Hello and welcome to oddsjet.com and our roundup of the outlier odds values to be found across Europe's top leagues this weekend. Now in a moment I'll use our exclusive premium bet finder tool to instantly show you the bets where the top paying bookie is offering significant outlier odds value relative to the middle of the market. Oddsjet.com has a unique format for super quick and private odds comparison, but comparing odds means very little if all the bookies have the same odds for all the results. The difference is our premium bet finder tool instantly shows you the bets where odds values really diverge in a big way, so you can actually find where the extra value might exist. So let's get started in England with the Premier League. Now you can find the premium bet finder tool near the top of your display, and if I slide it all the way to the top, we can see that there is 15% plus more value for an away win for Crystal Palace and a home win for Chelsea. The Eagles are struggling. They haven't won in the league since September, which is 9 games ago, and are now just 7 points off the relegation zone. Can they turn it around at the Etihad, where City have been far from imperious recently? If you fancy Roy's boys to get the win, or Chelsea to take all 3 points over visitors Sheffield United, who haven't won at Stamford Bridge since 1992, then there's 15% plus more potential profit to be found at the top paying bookie compared to the medium bookie, aka the middle of the market. Now if I dial the premium bet finder back to 14% plus, we see another potentially interesting result highlighted, an away win for Fulham at St James's Park. The Cottagers are enjoying a good run of form with 3 wins in 4, whereas their hosts are in the midst of an injury crisis and have lost their last 2. Can Fulham get their first win at St James's since 2017? If you think so, then we have a significant divergence in value and therefore potential profit for this result. Next, let's head over to Spain and La Liga. Now, if I slide the premium bet finder tool up to 14% plus, we can see that there's 14% plus more value for an away win for Granada and a draw at the Bernabeu. Granada only have 1 win all season, although their hosts Celta Vigo also have just 1 win. Both teams are in the relegation zone, and this is a true 6-pointer if you think Granada can get their first win in Vigo since 2019, or the game between Real Madrid and Villarreal will end all square. Then there's at least 14% plus more potential profit to be found between the top and middle bookies. Now, if I drop the premium bet finder tool to 12% plus, we can see away wins for Getafe, Villarreal and Alves highlighted. So if you fancy Getafe to beat Sevilla, or Villarreal to defeat Real Madrid, or Alves to overcome Girona, then there's 12% plus more potential profit to be found for those bets. Meanwhile, over in Italy and the world of Serie A, if we move the premium bet finder tool to 14% plus, we can see there's a huge divergence in value for bets on away wins for Empoli and Inter. Empoli have shown signs of improvement recently and have managed draws in their last 2 visits to Torino. If you fancy them to convert 1 point into 3 this weekend, or for league leaders Inter to get their 13th win of the season over Lazio, then there's 14% plus more potential profit to be made. Interestingly, if I then drop the premium bet finder down just 1 point to 13% plus, we see good value for a bet on Verona winning on the road. Verona have been struggling this season and are down in 18th. However, they have drawn their last 3 and started to pick up some points, whereas their hosts Fiorentina have started to stutter. Can Verona relive their famous 2018 victory in Florence this weekend? If you think so, then there's potentially 13% plus more profit to be found. Finally, we head to Germany and the Bundesliga. Max out the premium bet finder to 15% plus, and we see some good potential value for Eintracht Frankfurt to win at the Bayer Arena. Now, games between these two tend to be high scoring, and Frankfurt have won 2 of the last 4. Leverkusen are top of the league, but have drawn the last 3 games. So is this Frankfurt's chance to grab a big result? If you think they can win, then there's 15% plus more value for that bet. By dropping the premium bet finder tool down to 12% plus, we see an away win for Werder Bremen and a draw at the Allianz Arena. Bremen beat Borussia Mönchengladbach in the Cup back in September, and despite being 2 places below Mönchengladbach in the table, will arrive off the back of a great win over Augsburg. If you fancy them to take all 3 points here, or for the game between Bayern Munich and Stuttgart to finish all square, then there's 12% plus more profit for those bets. So as you can see, there are plenty of potentially interesting results across Europe this weekend where there is compelling outlier odds value to be found. Be sure to smash a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, and tell us about any other leagues you'd like us to cover. Now, regulations prevent us from showing you which bookies have the top odds here for each result, so head on over to oddsjet.com to give the premium bet finder a try for yourself before you find the best odds for your results of interest. It's available on match odds for every league that we cover, plus plenty of popular outright winner markets where the outlier values can be even more significant. Well, that's all for now, but as always, please play responsibly.